Well, good day and welcome to Keystone HDC's 5-part training series, How to Improve Your Independent Hotel or Bed and Breakfast Success. Video number 3. My name is Jerry McPherson, and I have a question for you. Is customer service important for your property? With the economic downturn the last few years, the hotel industry has suffered a great decline. This is especially true for the smaller independent hotel segment and bed and breakfasts. If you're an owner of an independent hotel or bed and breakfast, you might have seen the average hotel occupancy rate fluctuate dramatically over the last couple of years. Have you had consistent repeat business? When welcoming new guests, have you ever wondered, will they return? And if your guests don't return, do you know why? Well, one reason might be your customer service. You want to ensure that your guests have an incredible experience, and by this I don't mean a clean room and bedclothes, friendly staff, easily accessible, and good food. This should be an automatic. It should be because the service was above and beyond. Service they want to talk to their friends about. Now here are some reasons for loss of guests according to a study conducted by the Research Institute for Leisure and Tourism. 1% because of death, 3% because of a move, 5% because of a change of habits, 9% because of the wrong pricing policy, 14% because of a lack of product quality, and 68% because of a lack in service quality. Lack of service quality? Well, if you can say, we only offer quality service and none of these other factors apply, then your business is in perfect shape and you need not listen any further. If this is not the case, then you might be interested in how both happy and unhappy guests might describe their experience at your property. One unsatisfied guest tells 10 other people about it. One satisfied guest brings in 3 new guests. A delighted guest spends 5 times more money. You might be thinking, I know my guests, and if they're unsatisfied with their experience, they would complain. Wrong. Statistically, only 4 out of every 100 guests complain, and up to 75% will choose your competition on their next stay. Only 8 to 20% stay loyal despite their dissatisfaction. So what does this all mean? Unsatisfied guests do not complain. They just don't come again. But not all is lost. About 85% of unsatisfied guests whose complaints are handled appropriately will remain as loyal guests. So what can you do to improve these statistics? In many cases, a customer's loyalty is determined before they walk into the door, many times subconsciously. There are many factors that you can control by ensuring that they are consistent with your chain of service. Chain of service? What does that mean? Chain of service is when you focus on the care of your guests from their first contact through to after they arrive home. You have to give them the wow factors. This can be achieved by having consistent step-by-step scripts and guidelines for each aspect of your business and making sure your employees know them. For example, reservations. Taking a reservation. A script for the reservation staff with the appropriate questions. After the call, begin a file on the guests, which include notes. Have a checklist form for the reservation procedure. A clear and easy way to navigate internet reservations. Reservation by mail procedure. Have your reservation employees sign the reservation and after the call checklist once it is completed. This is for both the guest's benefit and for the success of your company. Your guests' arrival and check-in. What are your guests' first impressions with? The parking facilities, the lobby, the dining area, their room? During your guest stay, have services and extras available to your guests that your competition does not have. Keep in mind, they don't have to be grandiose. Little things can leave a large impact. Your employees' participation. Now, friendly service is a no-brainer. It has to be an automatic. One major step in the right direction is if your guests have requests or are unhappy about something, that your employees have the right to make decisions and you will stand behind their decisions. Guest departure. Friendly and fast checkout, and never let your guests leave empty-handed. After they arrive home, stay in touch with a thank you note. Offer information, and make sure to follow up with any problems or issues that your guest might have had. How do I get honest feedback from my guests? Easy. Ask questions. Talk to your guests during their stay and ask active questions, questions that require more than one-word answers. Use questionnaires with small rewards. When reviewing the evaluations, follow up with any complaints and don't be afraid of criticism. Look at any complaint or criticism as a chance to improve. Remember, a guest's loyalty is always cheaper than trying to find new guests. Another option you might want to use is set up the occasional mystery check. This is similar to mystery shoppers, where guests check in and assess every aspect of your services. This is a hidden test, and it'll help find out how your service quality stack up. Okay, you found some shortcomings in your service. What are some of the reasons and how can they be corrected? Reason: employees do not understand. Remedy: make your property's objectives clear. Reason: employee is not qualified. Remedy: train employee. Reason: employee does not want to. Remedy: motivate. If not working, replace. Reason: responsibility unclear. Remedy: create clear responsibility. Reason: operating schedule unclear. Remedy: create organizational chart and checklist. Keep in mind, a minimized error rate in service quality is unavoidable. Dissatisfied guest, not. Surprising your guests. Creativity and motivation produce not only satisfied, but also enthusiastic and loyal guests, willing to recommend you. Here are a few simple ideas to get you started. Have offers or music when the phone guest is on hold. Set up an automated email response. After your guests have left, send them a welcome home postcard, or call to see if they have arrived home safely. Don't let your guests leave empty-handed. Give them a small token as a reminder of their stay. When your guests return, you should have a guest file with their likes and wishes. Have a system in place where your employees are able to make suggestions on how to improve the quality and possibly save money. Okay, this may sound like a lot of work to implement, but with patience, working smart and effectively, you will be surprised at how quickly you can benefit from the results. In the next video, we're going to take a stab at marketing. Also in the next video, we have a special announcement that will definitely be exciting for those of you who are serious about taking your property's patronage and profit to greater levels. Watch for it. If you'd like to stay in touch, join us on Facebook at Keystone HTC and on Twitter at Keystone Squad. If you have any comments, as always, we would love to see them. Until next time, have fun, enjoy life, and let success follow.